lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Buying time to his left. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Gain on the play. First down, Washington.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Turpin. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Michigan State. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line.
And the Commanders' first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's McLaughlin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 2nd down. Ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 4 yards out. And Washington has taken the lead. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
Jaguars 7.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Oh, he shifts past him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jaguars offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we'll see much more of him as this game goes along. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The drive will start with an action going left. Lawrence hit and the ball is free.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Here's Lawrence to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and
in motion right, Watkins. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. Here's 3rd and 7. As they've got it as we resume action. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Saunders. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this. It just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as the season moves along.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
At the Commanders,
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Here's 3rd and 10.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
In motion, the tight end. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 19.
14 yards.
A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now they try the right side here. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
That's good for another Jacksonville. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Lawrence. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Yeah, he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on. And as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18. Now a handoff looking right. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Third and 5.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Washington.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's McLaughlin. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
And it's third down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's now 4th down.
Daniels going to throw for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play? Or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz. And in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Lawrence.
He'll
get Watkins on the crossing route. And he's got this down to the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
11 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
Lawrence will throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside. They give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Looking to put a drive together. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Travis Hunter.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
At the 15-yard line.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Back to throw. Daniels. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Washington.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Daniels giving the ball to Anderson here on the out route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Throwing now is Daniels. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Devin Boyd on the stop. A gain of 9 yards. And the Commanders' first down.
They go play action. Daniels. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And the Washington first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Commanders.
To the air goes Daniels. That's caught. He gets it out to Austin. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
The 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin from 6 yards away. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Dances by him. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Now Lawrence to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Trucks over him. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
It's now 2nd.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Got his man, it's Dulcich. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Thomas has got it, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 30.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break.
Cam Little on for the Jaguars field goal.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Daniels. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
18 on the play. First down, Washington.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
His 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And this one is right through, and that will tie us at 24 all. So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
That's good for a Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Dancing to his left. Gets around him. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2nd and 9.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard.
They go play action with Lawrence. Forced out to his left. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's good for another Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner, because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Lawrence here, the ball is free. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Escaping the pressure right. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and they have regained the lead. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Daniels. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. Big strides, look at him go. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw is Daniels. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
At the 8-yard line.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Jaguars' 8-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. Touchdown! Calvin Austin. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have retaken a third-quarter lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Now he's free at the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. This one finds Austin out right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 19 yards.
Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's McLaughlin. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Brings up second and
operating from the gun. Daniels. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's third down.
From the gun on third down. Daniels. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Washington first down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McLaughlin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Oh, and this one, that may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Daniels. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I guarantee you, someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can do it. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
It's caught inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it. because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, look at the juke. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
A gain of 30. First down, Washington.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
41. Jaguars 34.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Knowles takes this to the 27, giving 4 yards.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, stay with him.
Now Lawrence. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Same connection, Dulcich once again. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
Brings up
from the 47, it's second and 5.
The Commanders' 47-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Down inside the 20. Wow, 204 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Ooh, a juke. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Now Lawrence. Over the middle here to Brown. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is third and 3.
It's a gain of 4.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And out of bounds right around the 20.
7-yard gain. And the Jaguars first down.
Now Lawrence to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Dorrance Armstrong. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
Here's Lawrence. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He's got his target. That's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Again, it's Lawrence. For over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a one-score game. Turton is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Point after here coming up. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's going to be caught. It's Austin. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. To the air goes Daniels. And Anderson's got it. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Gets through and now an opening. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Dane Belton on the stop. A gain of 36 yards. And the Washington first down.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. 2 seconds on the clock, this for the win. And his kick is good. And they will be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as Washington has won it. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season, and before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for the Commanders, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.